We design the best of designs.
Hello, you're welcome once again to Edis Graphics Designs. If you are new to this channel, please, I would like you to always hit the subscribe button to get notified anytime we drop in a new video. Alright, so in this tutorial, I'm going to guide you through on how to put in text, how you can use your text, your fonts and all that. Alright, so let's try to deactivate all these shapes, okay? All these shapes. So let me deactivate them so that anytime I use it. So let me change the background color. But the background color, there are so many ways of changing the background color. You just come to your background in the layer side. As I said, Photoshop uses layers a lot. Okay, so this is your background. It is locked. You can see a lock button here. You double click it and then this thing will pop up telling you a new layer. Yes, we want it a new layer. When you click it, you could see this edges over there, which means that it has opened now. Then I come to the FX. I told you you can use the FX to change the color. You click on the FX, go to color overlay, and then this will pop up, meaning your background has changed. Okay, if I want the background to be also gradient, I can just deselect the other one, come here and then change the color, change them, change the color. Maybe I want this type of and then maybe something like a black or something. Okay, alright, so if I'm okay, I just click here. Now you can see it is not, because let me change my blending mode. I will send it because of the blending mode. Do you want this is the style? Okay, you can just, so anytime you are selecting the style, you just look on your work. Do you want it this way, or then this is the angle where you can position your color. All right, okay, and then let me say I want linear, I want radial, anyhow you want it. Okay, and then this is your scale. Okay, this is your scale. How do you want the colors to combine? Okay, and then if you are okay with everything here, you just click okay. Okay, there's another way of also changing the color. All right, so instead of you to use the opening the background to get a layer 0, you can use the fill color here, the fill tag. If you come to your layer panel, you just have to come here and then use the solid color, and then you can change the color. All right, the fill color too, you have also gradient over there. Okay, this just as you did for the first one, you can also come and then, or better still, if I don't want to use any of these two and I want to use a picture as my background, you just have to come to your file where you can have access to import an image. Come to file and then you go to place embedded, click it, and then this place embedded will take you to your background. All right, will take you to your desktop, wherever that you have saved your photos to. So let's go through and then we select the particular background that we want to set as our background, or the particular picture that we want to use as our background. Okay, so let's say I want to use something like this red color abstract that you see. Double click it and then it will come to, or it will place on this background. All right, like this. Okay, so I can just change the position, just right click it, these options will come. Do you want it to be like this, or you want it to be otherwise? So let's say I want it to be 90, or let me say 90 degrees, like this one, and then you just press Alt on your keyboard and then you hold any part of these edges, try to open it up so that you can fill the whole paper. If you are okay, double click to accept, or you come and use this mark button. Okay, so we have used picture to set your background. Then you can even lock the background in order for you not to worry you. Now this thing that you see is this 0 background that you see. All right, so there too we can also lock that one too, so that it will help us not to be moving around. All right, so let's bring in our text. I told you this is your text tool. All right, this is your text tool. Now when you select the text tool, I told you that you have the access, and always try to deactivate the character, position the character to any place that you want. Let me position. Yes, I think I like it this way. Okay, so this is it. Then this is your font. Okay, this is where all my fonts are. So any font that you install will come here. Okay, all your fonts will be here. And then this is the font family. Okay, this is the font family. All right, so let me use Poppies or Gotham. You can download them from www. It will be in the description button so that you can have access to download them. And then these are all your font family. If you want it bold, if you want it light, regular, book. Okay, and then this is the size of the font. All right, let me pick it a big size, or let's say 36 is okay. And then this is how you want the font to be. Always make sure it is on strong. Do you want the font to be on the left, to be in the center? This is called alignment. And then this is where you can change the color of the font. Okay, all right. And then this is your character. As I said, this is it. Have you seen it? So always try to activate these characters. It's very, very important. If yours is not there, you can come to Windows and then you look for character over here. All right, okay, so let's click it. And then this character, the reason why I'm saying make sure it is there is that you are going to make good use of these things. Okay, now this is where your fonts are already. You know, this is where the font family, this is the font size, and then this, the A, and then the A that you see is what we use to close the gap. So let's try to type in something. All right, so let's say I want to type in graphic design or something. Graphic design. Have you seen it? I have centerized it, that's why you see it here. Okay, so you come here, you take it to accept, and then you come to select your move tool, position it well, and then you here, this is where you use to change the color of the font. Have you seen it? Okay, then you can, and any color that you think has a color code. Okay, so you can just Google and then learn more on that. All right, and then this thing that I said is what you can use to close. You can just, have you seen it, where you can use to close the gap, the spacing out. Okay, so you can set it to auto, and then this, the VA, is what you use to space out the text. Okay, there too, if you want it to be close, you can use it, or you can set it to 0. All right, and then this down here, we are going to use them a lot. So when we start designing, this is the bold, how maybe the boldness, I don't know, I like more bold. This is italic. All right, this is you use it when you type in small letters. Let's say I've typed in small letters like this, graphic design. You type in small letters, and later I want them in caps. Just come to use this TT here, and then it will tend to capital letters. Now this is where you want some to be big and all that. Okay, so you make good use of this. This is superscript, subscript, underline the text, and then if you want the text, you also cancel. Okay, that is that. So this is how you can make good use of your text. This is how we make good use of text. And then text to, instead of you to use the color here, you can just come to the color valley, okay, to change the color of the text. All right, so you can just give it a gradient. You can give it a stroke as well. Okay, you can just come here and then know how you can use them. So the color valley is a lot. All right, okay. So when you use the color valley, and then you use the color valley to change the color, when you come here, whatever that you do here will not affect it, because you didn't use that part to change the color. You came to use the FX. So have you seen it has appeared over here, FX? So anything that you do on Photoshop, they will be appearing on your layer side. All right, so please, whatever that you are doing, make sure you not forget your layers. Okay, all right, so this will be the end of our video. In the next video, maybe in the next episode, we will check in on how you can start working, you can start designing. So right now that we are familiar with the tools, in the next video we are going to look at how you can start doing something. Okay, so check that one out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.